won't lie. I was expecting more.
Oh, let's have a look about.
So, Tesla, is he something to do with the cars then?
Yeah, well, they're named after him. He's a famous inventor, isn't he, Doc?
Yeah? And what did he invent?
Well, he invented the whatchamacallit? Tell him, Doc.
Nikola Tesla dreams up the 20th century before it happens. Before you have X-rays, Tesla has shadowgraphs. Before you have drones, Tesla has automatons. Before Marconi gets the patent for radio, they have to take it from Tesla because he invents it first. His work on alternating currents helps electrify the world. He should have been the first billionaire by now if he hadn't torn up his contract. Business isn't his strong point.
Doctor?
I believe he wanted to see gas.
This is what you found in the generator. Giving off all that energy, but why?
You see how it moves independently? I believe this is something I like to call remote control.
Remote control? You came up with that?
I believe this is operating on a similar principle. If we just worked out its purpose.
I know what it is. It's an orb of Thassa, but I've no idea what it's doing here. The Thassa were one of the ancient races, amazing storytellers. Inventors, explorers, they built these orbs as a way to spread information, to send out among the stars, as a way to share their legacy long after they were gone.
Why would someone try to kill us to get their hands on that?
I've no idea, but maybe I can find out. I think it's been repurposed, but I can't work out what it's doing instead. This is all wrong. Something this elegant should be giving off this kind of noise. Its energy readings are off the charts.
But that instrument detects energy? Is it your own design?
I made it, mainly out of spoons.
You're an inventor.
I have my moments.
I knew it. So you can understand how it feels. You know, when you have an idea and to make it real, I don't think there's any greater thrill.
I couldn't agree more.
You spoke of aliens, people, and you would laugh at the very idea.
But not you.
Well, apparently I'm not like other people. It can be difficult, you know, to feel no one else sees the world the way you do. It's like you were,
Out of place.
yeah. I thought things would be different. You know, when I first arrived in America, I had 4 cents to my name. I was robbed at the journey. But still, I thought, this is the beginning. Here I would prosper, my ideas would live.
Changing the world takes time. You have to be patient.
I tried, but you saw them outside. They talk as if I was dangerous or mad.
So prove them wrong.
So prove them wrong. Ah, dear Doctor, so prove them wrong. Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror, this one. I always like those sort of stories that have a slight historical element to them, especially when it involves someone or a period that I didn't actually know a lot about. Obviously, the Tesla coil springs to mind, and Nikola Tesla was, of course, an electrical inventor, engineer, and I think he was originally from Serbia, but became an American citizen. But yes, very interesting concept about sort of invention and research and the Doctor sort of influencing Tesla's sort of way of thinking. I thought the regular cast looked splendid, didn't they, in those period costumes? Nobody does period costumes like the BBC, do they? What I do recall, notably, about this one was there was an actor in it. You don't expect me to remember his name, but I know he was in The Caves of Androzani, and he played Saladin, and I think he might have been the baddie in this. And I can't remember whether it was an alien menace, something to do with those green globes. I'm afraid I just can't recall, but I do remember that Saladin was in it, and that was very exciting because the Caves of Androzani was certainly one of my favourite stories of all time. So it was great to see him in this. Obviously older and looking slightly different than he was back in the 1980s, but really nice. I do like that when Modern Who brings back an actor or, from the classic series. I think that works really well, and it's a nice sort of touch and homage to the classic series. Yeah, I really do like that. But as for the plot, the rest of Nikola Tesla, presumably he's been dreaming. Night of Terror, maybe some alien influence. I'm pretty sure there was a science fiction element to this, as implied by that green globe, obviously. So again, I'm afraid it's another one I'm not that clued up on, but I hope I've given a little bit of an insight into what I remember was a pretty good episode. Let's try another.